how's it going? Just wanted to give a year update on this Kiesel Ultra V. It's been doing pretty good. Um, okay, so what have I done to this? Not too much actually. The only thing I've changed was the hip shot saddles to these Graph Tech string savers because I was getting a lot of breakage of this low E because I tuned from D sharp to drop C sharp a lot in my band. So live, I was only getting like two rehearsals out of this, and by the time you'd like tune it up and down a bunch, it was binding up in that hip shot saddle. So I got these, and they sound really good. They're a little less tinny than the metal ones because these are made out of Teflon, I believe, or some Teflon-like material. But they sound really good, and I haven't had any string breakages really. So about the rest of the guitar, pickups are awesome. These work really good with my Marshall JVM I'm using. Super duper crunchy, just good for metal and stuff. I don't really use the coil split too much because we don't really have any parts and songs that really require that. But I like having this for just jamming by myself and messing around with different tones and whatnot. What else? The neck. This is one of the reasons I'm so glad I got this guitar. This neck, I think I adjusted it once, like a week or two after it was shipped to me, and that's just because it was going through the shipping process and adjusting to our climate here from California or wherever the wood was at before, you know. But this neck with these carbon fiber rods they put in here, this is the main reason I really wanted to try these guys out, is because this neck it's a rock, dude. It doesn't move at all. It's great versus going from these other guitars I've had. I mean, they're not all bad, but this one is just really solid, and the frets are holding up good. They're stainless steel though, so that's to be expected, but they were level when I got it, and they're still fine. What else about this? These tuners are doing good still. No issues. They keep the strings, the tuning stability with this string angle from the nut, and the lack of a angle going down towards the tuning machines and combined with these tuners and this bridge, it's very solid. It's very solid. You very rarely have to tune up in between songs. Like, I'll check it when we're at a show or something, and it'll still be dead nuts, you know. What else? Yeah, still wish this jack location was on the bottom, because that kind of rests right on your leg right there, so you really have to, but it's kind of annoying sitting down, because I sit down a lot when I play, when I'm just practicing. But when you're playing gigs or rehearsing with, you know, your band or whatever, and you string this up through the strap, it's not too bad. It's not too bad on your leg. I thought I was gonna get more annoyed than I have been with it, but it's a little annoying sitting down sometimes, just rubbing right on your leg. But when you're standing up with it and gigging and rehearsing, it's really not that that annoying. But yeah, these pickups work really good with every amp that I have. They they uh, they don't suck. um, some pickups some pickups you have to really fight with to get rid of the wolf tones and stuff, and just the amount of hum from them. But these are really solid. These are the lithium set, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. These are the Kiesel lithium pickups. Um, yeah, I all I did was when I got it, I lowered the bridge one down a hair just to kind of suit my preference, but really, really, really good guitar and setup here. If if anyone's wondering about this Kiesel stuff, it's decent. It's decent stuff. Very solid. I'm really just this neck is this is what's impressing me. Is I mean every other guitar I kind of have to adjust it every other time I play it, you know, because they just move around way too much. So this thing is like it's solid. It's a rock, you know. It's not really going anywhere. Yeah, here's a good shot. And and the this this body shape, I think, it kind of I get a lot of people at shows when we play them where they're like, "Oh, that thing looks really weird, dude, like that upside down Rhodes thing." And I'm like, if you think about it, this kind of having the weight be right here kind of helps the balance, because on some Rhodes, on the Rhodes models, this being longer up here, it kind of like gives you that neck dive thing going on. I've experienced whenever I pick up a Rhodes, but it's just this is like, this feels very natural. This how this angle is right here. This is, I don't have to fight to keep it at this angle. It's just, it wants to balance well already because of the weight distribution of this bottom wing. So that for me is one of my big things, the necks, the frets being level, and if the guitar is not all weird by the balance, you know. But yeah, this thing is very solid though. This blue, just every time I look at it, I just fall in love with it all over again. That blue's so freaking ridiculous, you know. Very pointy guitar though, I love it. What else about this thing? Oh, the side dots. I think they're standard on every Kiesel. These glow in the dark once they once you expose them to a little bit of light for a couple seconds or whatever. These will glow in the dark, so that's really cool live too, when everything goes black or whatever randomly. But yeah, that is really cool, and they're bright too. They're really bright at in the dark. I can literally, this is the only guitar I can play completely like pitch black. I can still like play it because these, you can still see what you're doing if you have that finger feel for a fretboard, you know. And you get that as you play more. But yeah, those things those really help out a lot. This nut was cut very well from the factory. I haven't had any complaints about this at all. There's no fret buzz either, and that's one of my big things too. That stuff just fucking pisses me off so much when you get a nice guitar or whatever and they buzz, but this one does not at all. The frets were done very well at the factory. So kudos to Kiesel, guys, making good stuff. I am a happy customer, and I mean, you're gonna be paying a lot more for these, but you got to look at what you get. You're not you by the time you buy two $700 guitars where the frets are all goofy and they're not American made and they use cheaper stuff and there's just less quality control and stuff. By the time you add all that up, it's like you're actually getting a good deal from Kiesel because you're American made, so you're supporting our economy and not China or wherever they're making them at. And you're getting good stuff too. Like it's legit set up well, like professional level setups on these from the get go. And when you're playing live and stuff, that stuff is crucial. Like just to not have like a random fret buzzing out every time you do it, or you having to constantly mess with the neck every time you pick the guitar up, you know. But yeah, I'm just plugged into this little Yamaha TH thing. This is the first time I've played today, so you have to forgive me. Not really warmed up. But, yeah, good stuff. Highly recommended. And another thing about buying these over the predetermined big guitar companies from overseas, they pick everything. So you're picking what someone else wanted off the get-go when you go through that. And sometimes that's okay. Sometimes it's like, most of the time it's all right. But with this, you pay, it's basically like buying two good foreign-made ones for, because I paid about, I think it was like 18, 19 for this. So that's about two of the foreign-made ones. But I got American-made. I picked everything I wanted, too. Everything about this. You once you know what you like, they give you that vehicle to do that, and that's another reason I like this. So I got a lot of the just standard stuff, but I'm glad I could get this kind of bridge, you know, the fixed hardtail one, because they had the Tune-o-matic Gibson style one, and those aren't bad, you know, but I wanted to try something new, so I had that option to pick this. And you can like, I just got this blue because I was like, I like that's me right there, you know. But if you wanted to, you could get all wood. You can get different kinds of wood. You can get different kinds of stains. You can get different kinds of I don't know, anything, different fretboard woods if you want. You can get, I think, different scale lengths and radiuses and stuff. You can pick your own headstock shape out. You can pick, you can get gold frets if you want. The stuff is ridiculous what they allow you to make your own, you know. And I really like that kind of attitude. To, if you're paying a lot for a guitar, you should be able to do that. You know, it's just more freedom for what works with you. You know, yeah. Those two things were really the only negatives about this whole guitar. was when I ordered it, I ordered it over here, this jack, but they put it right here, and they refunded me though. Once I contacted them, they're like, okay, we'll just send you your money back, and I was like, cool, that works. But that was the only one, and then these. I think I don't think it was. I think it was just that one saddle or something, because I think it was just binding up on the metal. But it was just this string that was breaking. But I do tune it up and down a lot though. So I think if you have the regular hip shot saddles, I think you'll be okay, because I play really hard, and uh, that tuning up and down really probably fatigues the metal of the strings. But these Graphtec ones, they allow the string to slip. So that just kind of worked out for me, you know. But overall, this thing's great. Stays in tune. Frets are leveled. The neck doesn't move. The tuners help it stay in tune. The sound is awesome from the pickups. It's light, but not too light. The color's great. The neck profile is really, it just feels like right. I don't know. I got the thinner neck profile too, so it just kind of helps it. Like, I don't really like the big thick ones. I know some people do. My guitarist does, but I can't do them. But yeah, everything about this is good. It's just a good company to go through if you're looking for a guitar. And and the way it sounds, and it's solid. So yeah, this is the year review of the Kiesel Ultra V. Good stuff though. Alright, you guys have a good day.